Yo, 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 how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon.
This your girl Toya.
And this is
The Be Different Podcast.
So y'all Solomon Buchanan with the Be Different Podcast, man. As y'all can see, I'm by myself in the new setup, man, here in Oxford, man. Had to come at y'all with the first video as you saw on the flyer, man. But y'all already know before we can get into it, y'all can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast. All at the Be Different Podcast. And to make sure to follow our social media pages. Our Instagram is _ Be Different Podcast, X _ Be Different Pod. Make sure y'all go follow us on TikTok, Be Different Pod _ clips. And if y'all businesses want to sponsor any videos, or if you just want to email me about coming on the video, our business email is BeDifferentPod06@gmail.com. Now that we got that all out the way, let our guest introduce herself.
Hi y'all, I'm Jador Young. I am a junior here at Ole Miss, and I'm on the women's basketball team. This year I'll be a redshirt sophomore on the court, and I'm just excited to be here, and thanks for having me.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate you for coming on the show, man. Like she said, she's a part of the Ole Miss women's basketball team, but I know some of the viewers that watch our show, y'all know I'm a manager with the women's basketball team, but if you don't, like I just said, I'm a manager, so, just got access. The door been my dog. Last year, my first season, middle, been like I said, been my dog. On and off the court, I see it out, see we all go, we speak, we chop it up, man. Cool people, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good, man. Enjoying this off day. Man. But getting into the show, man, we can just start off with you just telling your story, your journey from high school. I did some research on my own. Saw that you were a 5-star, 4-star coming out of school? 4-star, okay, yeah, 4-star coming out of high school. So we can just talk about that and your journey to where you are now.
So, a little backstory before high school. So, I honestly never saw myself playing basketball when I was a kid. I liked everything else, but I would have to say, like, my brother, I have an older brother, and I just kind of did everything that he did, and that's kind of how I got into basketball, and we're, like, pretty close in age. So, that's kind of how it went. I didn't even know, like, college basketball was a real thing for me, because I didn't grow up watching sports. I watched NBA, never WNBA and stuff. Like, I didn't know a lot of girls my age that played, so I always had to play with the boys.
Okay.
And so I got to, like, middle school. That's when I played with girls. And then middle school, I said, I met Lisa Leslie, and I was like, oh, you can do WNBA. Like, I didn't know. Like, and I went home researching, and I was like, oh, like, this is a real thing.
Yeah, like, it's legit. Yeah, okay.
So, I was playing middle school, and so I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. So I went to Hillcrest Middle School, if anybody from Greenville knows. But I was playing there, and I think my soon-to-be AAU coach / trainer, he reached out to my middle school coach, I think, or maybe vice versa, because it was like, hey, we have a girl that's really talented, a lot of potential. Like, I've always been tall, so like, I always was like, people kind of knew about me. And my AAU coach came down, and he met me, and my mom just kind of like, looked him up, and he was pretty legit. Like, my AU coach, he actually coached Asia Wilson. So that's kind of I was,
You plugged in from the jump,
and this is around the time when South Carolina won their first one. So this is 2017. This is when, like,
early,
Asia's,
it was that name starting to pop out for real. Okay.
So, I went there, and so, like I said, Greenville to Columbia, that's like an hour and a half drive. So I was from 7th grade till senior year of high school. Me and my mom would go like an hour and a half to practice every weekend and train, and sometimes I go throughout the week. So playing with him, got on a bigger stage. AAU, I played with Palmetto 76ers, and then we turned Asia Wilson Elite like my 8th grade year, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
So that just gave me more exposure because, again, like Asia Wilson, growing name, like she won the first one, goes on to be first round draft pick.
Yeah.
Like, and this is when it's all like starting to happen for real. So there, and then now I'm in high school. So I went to Greenville Senior High. So for me, I'm from Malden, so that wasn't my zone school. I kind of talk about it here and there, but like Greenville is a magnet school, so I went to school about like 25 minutes away from my house. Like, it was a little commute every single day, just because they were good at basketball. But
I mean, it's worth it.
Yeah,
it paid off.
It was worth it, and I liked my school. But playing basketball there, we should have won. Like, I should have had 2 rings. I'm still sick about that. Like, I was supposed to win, but 9th grade year did good. Then COVID hit. So around this time, I'm talking to schools, but like I didn't really have any offers yet. There was a lot of interest because like I feel like when you're younger, especially like my position, it's a lot of like potential that they're recruiting based off of. So it was like they were like, you know, you have a lot of potential, but nobody really wanted to be the first to throw that offer.
Yeah.
It's like in my head, I'm like, why are y'all just throw that old?
Exactly.
Like,
Offer. Yeah.
So I remember talking to Ole Miss during COVID. I remember that. So but at the time, I wasn't too keen. I'm not gonna lie. So then I got my first offer from Old Dominion, and it's actually crazy because we're supposed to play them this season.
Yeah.
So, and I love that coach, Delisa Milton-Jones. She's WNBA legend. Like played with Lisa Leslie, the Sparks. I want to say she has a record for I don't know if somebody else broke it, but she had the record for like the most games played, and she went to she was a proven like winner, and then she had ties to like USA Basketball. Oh yeah. So I was like, okay, like I might be in there.
Yeah,
so,
she plugged in for real.
I got my first offer 10th grade. So you know when you get your first offer, you feeling yourself a little bit. Like,
okay,
you
know, I'm not that confidence up a little bit. Yeah,
like my peers at home, like they weren't really like quite yet. They weren't really popping yet. So, but that first offer was big for me because it let me know like I could play in college, especially at the Division I level. Because I always like knew I wanted to play Division I and specifically like SEC. So I still knew I had some work to go, but. Okay, my dream of like playing Division I is obtainable. It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there, exactly.
Yeah, so we go into junior year. I had like the prior year, all our production pretty much was seniors. So I just had to be a center, get my rebounds, do my little post 1-2, and I had like everything else was kind of up there for me. So like we had a full team. So my junior year, everybody graduates, and then some other people transfer out. So I was really left with a decision whether or not to transfer or to stay.
Yeah.
Like this was like college level decisions. I was like having
for real, for real.
So I thought about transferring to like a local charter school who play like more of a national schedule. Toured there. Didn't see myself just going there. It wasn't fit there. So I was like, you know, I'm going to just go. I'm going to stay at Greenville. And that was probably the best thing I could have did.
Yeah.
For me to be here right now because, like, when I played that year, like, I probably, like, my freshman and sophomore years, I probably was averaging, like, 10 and, like, 12.
Yeah.
Cool. That year, I exploded from, like, again, from 10 to 12 to, like, maybe, like, pushing, like, if not 20, like 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
And 15 and, like, 6.
Exactly,
so it just made me, like, have to do everything. I'm bringing up the ball. Bringing up the ball, pull up threes. Like
doing everything.
Doing everything. And it was, like, it was fun. Like, it was really fun. My teammates, they're still some of my best friends to this day. Because they let me hoop. Like, I knew, like, not on no cocky stuff, but, like, I was
you were that glory,
I was that one.
Yeah, exactly. And you had been there, put the work in. Yeah, I feel you.
And it helped my confidence because when I went into that last AU season, like, I knew, like, over that time I got more offers, but I knew it wasn't quite where I wanted to be yet. Yeah. So we go to, I want to say we went to Birmingham, played in Birmingham. And I remember playing Birmingham. It was one game we played. It was like so many coaches. Yeah. So again, like you a hooper in the recruiting process, you got a game in front of everybody. About Don Staley, all the SECs, all the big schools. You know that's the game you need to be.
Exactly. You need to turn up. That's the one. Yeah.
And so that tournament, I played really good, and I made all tournament team. And then I remember coming home one day from school, and my AU coach called my mom and was like, "Hey, Coach Yo wants to talk to the door." So I'm like, okay, I don't really know much about Ole Miss quite yet.
Okay.
So, because again, like, I'm from South Carolina, so like, no offense, Ole Miss had never been in my peripheral.
Yeah.
Like, it never crossed my mind to go there. Because honestly, I remember when, like, SEC tournament, that's where I live.
Yeah.
I remember being like 6th grade, and I remember going with my mom on like a Wednesday or whatever, get out of school. Ole Miss was playing on a Wednesday. So, to anybody out there, SEC tournament, if you play on a Wednesday, you're like the bottom seed. Like, you're the bottom seed.
It's
so,
like, yeah.
So I was just like, now, and that says a lot of growth for the program to see, like,
exactly.
we don't
like,
play on Wednesdays no more. We play on Fridays. That's our first day.
Exactly.
So, yeah, so I remember talking to Coach Yo, and she told me, like, she loved how I played, loved everything, and then, like, her staff, they all liked me, so she offered me, and that was my first SEC, and then the other ones just started rolling. Like, more people started to get in. And I remember Drew went on a visit, and I did elite camp, came down here, and I liked the campus. And I remember, like, talking to Coach on a visit. You know, they wanted, like, I remember I had Obies for the first time.
Obies. Yeah, Obies that one.
That one.
Obies that one. For real, my first time trying it. For real.
I get the tenders. I'm basic, but them tenders.
Right. Yes. Right there, you get the food side. They be so.
Them is chicken breast. They
yeah,
don't even
facts. Facts. If you in Oxford, you know about the Obies, for real.
You gotta sit down and eat it because the fries be fresh.
Yeah, they got the waffle fries too. For real, for real.
I'm telling you, like, come to Oxford and get Obies.
Obies that
might
one.
need to throw me that deal, honestly.
Yeah, but, like, Obies that one, for real.
We can keep it there. But I remember just sitting, talking to her. And then, I went through elite camp, but I came for the visit or whatever. I met a lot of people, and then I went home, and, they just kept calling me. They wanted me to commit that day. And I was just like, no, I need to go home.
Think about it.
And in my head, I'm like, I know I want to come here. So literally a couple days later, called her, was like, hey, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Yeah.
And, so that just really... It kicked it, and the crazy thing was when I committed, I went to team camp because it's like June, so you do team camp with your high school. We went to South Carolina for team camp, and we played against Malaysia Full Wiley School because she's from Columbia. And I remember, like, the whole gym just stopped what they was doing, watched our game. Don Staley, like, everybody was watching our game because they tried to creep in my recruiting process at the end. And I remember I played really good that game, and I remember Coach Yo called me. She was like, I got a call. You was going crazy. And I was like, I had to. But, I had that hottie, like, already in me. So, it was enough to,
Okay, man. So, like you said, I already knew you wanted to come to Ole Miss, but what made you really decide? Like, what was really the deciding factor? Like, I'm coming to the SIP. Like, this is where I want to be.
So, I'm going to talk a little bit about the school first. So, like, I like the campus a lot. Like, even when I go to class now, and it's been a couple years since I made the initial decision to come here, I love our campus. Like, it's one of the prettiest campuses. And I remember my mom asked me because I was like, this campus is walkable. Maybe not so much now because Tui is, like, oldie far, but, like, I just loved our campus.
But like, classes and everything, or, like, literally walking this, like, everything right there together. Yeah.
For sure. So, and then, like, basketball-wise, I really just trusted Coach Yo's vision. So, like, one of the things that she has, like, when you come on a visit is, like, a vision talk. And on the vision talk, they just talk about literally, like, go through and talk about, gave basically like a SWOT analysis, like, what's your strengths, your weaknesses, what you can get better on, what we can do for you while you're here. Yeah. And it's not like, compared to, like, a lot of the other schools I visited when I was in high school, obviously, like, they like you, they want you to come here, but they really just try to, like, sell you on, like, the history and, like, we win games and, like, like, I remember one school I visited, like, Davidson, they were talking about Curry.
Curry exactly.
Like, so I liked how specific it was. So it was like, okay, I understand that you like me because why else would I be here on a recruiting visit if you didn't, like my play? But it just showed that they had a plan for you. I know it gave my mom like a bit of reassurance knowing that like, okay, these people actually care or invested in my daughter's growth, not just as a basketball player, but like off the court.
Exactly,
and
as a person in general, yeah.
You've been around the program to know like
exactly, yeah,
we are very big on like family and like just development overall.
All in general,
like,
yeah, for real though.
Yeah, so if you have a vision to do anything, like, and I think it just became more easy to play for somebody like that who's like, she has her goals. Like Coach Yo, she could tell you her goals that she wants for herself, for the program, and it kind of made me be like, okay, like I know I want to win, but like, how does winning look?
Exactly, yeah. What does it take to get in that winning position and put you in the position, you know, to get you to that next level, ultimately where you want to be at?
And like when I committed, that's when they had Shakira Austin go number 3 in the draft.
Yep.
So then it was not a matter of like, can I go pro from here? Oh, I know I can.
Go
right?
exactly. Yeah, they didn't produce pro athletes already.
Exactly. And then like again, when I signed like my whole senior year of high school, like I'm seeing us get better, and I was proud because again, I'm coming to the school, so I'm knowing like, oh, we're in good hands.
Exactly.
Then we go, you know, upset Stanford on the road. Like that was probably, I feel like, the best time for me to commit.
Exactly.
Because the new era of Ole Miss
women, while we was basketball was turning, yeah. Okay, yeah, like you said, hey, but going back to your journey and what you are now, for most people that don't know, you have faced some injuries, you know, throughout your career. What can you say like helped you overcome your adversity that you had faced with battling your injuries and whatnot?
So anybody that doesn't know, so I actually tore my ACL twice. The first time I did it when I was a senior in high school, literally the week after I signed my letter of intent. Crazy how God works. Because if I didn't sign that letter, like, I don't know where I would have been.
Yeah,
because people take O's back.
Facts, like when they get hurt, I'm out. I know, I've seen it in real life.
Yeah. So, and then my second one was like postseason my freshman year. So, I think I don't want to talk about the first one too much because like I don't really remember how I was because I think I was just like kind of like, you know, I'm going to college. Like, you know, I wasn't really worried about much, and it was my senior year of high school. Like, that's not the time to be worried. You should just be having fun and enjoying life before you go off to college. But the second one, I can honestly say took a toll on me because, like, all I wanted to do, like, I came to college to play basketball.
Exactly.
So imagine not having the sport that you've been playing and have dreamed of playing at a high level for so long. And it just feels like every time you keep getting, like, up there or, like, about to, like, overcome a mountain, you just get pushed down.
Yeah, crabs in the bucket.
Yeah.
Crabs in the bucket.
I think for me, the second time, like, honestly, I like grew so much mentally, spiritually. Like, I really got like locked in with God for real. Because it was now like me seeing it. Because at first I was like, why is this keep happening? But you can't question what he has in store for you.
Exactly.
It's just something like you just got to trust it. So like, I think my sanity had to come from like just my faith. Yeah. And like really just starting like to calm down. And as I felt like life was going by so fast, like something I needed to pause. Yeah. So, and it's messed up that my injury had to do that, but I think like it made me take a step back and look at life for what it is and like not take things for granted. Yeah. Because I tell my teammates all the time, like, especially now because I'm going through preseason and, you know, a lot of them tell me, like, I don't know how you were able to come back from 2. Because it is hard. Yeah. It is hard. It wasn't easy. But I think like I just had to like really remember why I wanted to embark on this journey in the first place. Because honestly, like, I had a little period where I was like, I don't know if I could ever be healthy and like if I could really play basketball. Like, some days I just was like, I might need to just like call it quits because having 2 knee surgeries before the age of 20 is not ideal. Exactly. So like, that's crazy. Yeah. So I was just like really battling thoughts that I never would have thought that I would be saying maybe basketball's not for me. So I had to like snap out of it. Yeah. And really like see and sit down with myself and see like I can't quit. Like that's not even in me. That's not how my mom raised me to be. That's not, none of the people I'm around are like that. So I think for me just having to take a step back and really just take things one day at a time. And I can say that my friends, my teammates, they helped me a lot. Like my roommates from last year, like my teammates from last year, they were there every step of the way. Like every day I'd just be wanting to cry. Like, and I don't even cry like that around people, but like they would just let me be me. Maddie was really big in it for sure because she was there. Like, she understood me.
Yeah.
And she just, even now, like, me passing condition test, she's just there. She's just happy. So, like,
yeah,
I think,
like, you need people like that in your circle, you know, to support you, help you get through what you're going through. Always.
So, yeah.
Always. Like I said, you had to just trust in faith and trust in God. That's what I tell people all the time. Because, like, for the people that know the podcast and know me personally, like, they know I went through my little injury when I was going through my situation back in high school. Like, you gotta trust in God, because this is one thing I live by. I live by everything happened for a reason. So, like, I just trust Him and know that He's gonna show me that this is happening for a reason. Like, I'm either gonna be a good reason, I'm gonna learn the lesson from it regardless. So
yeah, because I definitely think it made me a better person on the other side. Like, it was dark. Like, I don't like. If I really feel like if I didn't stay to see the light at the end of the tunnel, because sometimes it'd be hard to see like you feel like there's no good that can come out of this.
Yep.
But like, I feel like I'm way more like appreciative for everything that I have in my life because I know it can be taken away
just like that. Exactly.
Yeah, and it's hard to explain that to like other people that never had to go through a real
exactly.
hardship.
Yeah,
but
trust me, I understand. Yeah, but like once you done been through something, you understand what it's like. Like you say, you can lose everything just like this. So you got to be appreciative of even the smallest thing that can happen for real,
being
man.
Being able to shower by yourself.
Exactly. Being able to walk on your own. To be able to sit down without having to.
Yeah.
Hey, trust me. I didn't have ACL, but trust me, I know exactly what you're talking about. I promise you I do. But you pretty much answered my next question I was getting to about how it affected you mentally and whatnot. But what is some advice you can just give younger athletes just dealing with the injury, like, you know, just about staying motivated and just keep going or whatnot?
I would say that injuries, especially in sports, are normal. Like, especially with like women's basketball, it's like we're at a higher risk of tearing our ACLs. It's just anatomically we are. It sucks, but like that's the reality of it all. But I would say that like the main thing, it's not the end of the world. It feels like it is because again, like I have my life has been wrapped around the sport since I started playing when I was 4. Even though like I didn't necessarily care about it for real until I got like 12, I think. So, but like it's not. I feel like you just have to continue to work hard. The same things like when you're able to play, like practicing, like you going to practice hard every day, going to rehab hard every day. Like I would just have to like trick my mind, like because I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm doing this. I might not like it, but I'm doing this to get back on the court.
Yeah,
I'm doing BFR. I don't like BFR. It hurts, but that pain, nothing will match the happiness of being back on the court.
Exactly.
Like it's all like I said, it's little steps. You have to celebrate the little wins, and that's really hard for me because like I don't like when people feel like I feel like people feel pity or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want people to feel pity for me. So I'm like, when it was like Mare, like me in the training room, like if I could, when I was starting to jump and hop on one leg, like she was so happy, but I'm like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. You can't look at it that way. Like, be happy to be able to, because you haven't been able to do it for the past 6 months. Being able to run, to stop and go, like to like it's all a process. So I feel like you just have to go in open minded. And obviously, it's okay to feel sad. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna tell you that you can't feel away because I understand it. I definitely understand it, but you just have to take it for what it is and continue to attack your rehab and your recovery process like you attack sports. Yeah. When you're able to do it, and also your support circle. Make sure that you're surrounded by people that care about you and want to see you do better and are going to be there for you every step of the way because it takes a village. It does.
It takes a village regardless of whether you injured or just going through just life in general. Like you really just need a strong support system to help you get through whatever you're going through. Like, cause like you said, you're going to always need somebody to talk to regardless of how independent you think you are. But leaving all that or whatnot, what's your major here on campus?
I'm a marketing major with the minor in sports admin.
Okay, marketing with a minor in sports administration. So, what are some goals that you want to do? I ain't gonna say plan B, but like, what are some things that you want to do if making it to the WNBA doesn't work out?
So with the marketing major, I want to go into sports marketing. So like this past summer, while I was in Oxford, I did an internship with our marketing and athletics. So just being involved in sports without necessarily having to like actually play the sport.
sports. Okay.
So yeah, doing something with that. I thought I wanted to be a sports agent, but like business law is really hard. So
Okay.
yeah, but
Yeah.
just something in the sports marketing realm.
Yeah,
But
so-
I'd rather do college than professional.
Okay, college and professional. Why you say that?
Cause I feel like, for example, like Ole Miss brand, it's easy to market.
It
like,
is. It
you
is.
got the Grove. You got like our colors. Like I feel
Like you just got the campus in general. Yeah.
Like, and I feel like college, and some people, I feel like it just depends on the sport. Cause like NFL, like football fans, but like I feel like college, the fan base is like a lifetime thing. Like,
Yeah, it
you
is.
got alumni, you got prospective students, you
Yep.
have current students.
Yeah.
Like, it's way easier.
Yeah, the fan base for college, yeah, like I said, is way easier, like the market with, because it's always gonna be a fan base.
Yeah.
Regardless, so you got alumni. Think about tailgate at the Grove. Like you can see people that graduated way back when on the Grove still coming back. Like that don't even stay in Mississippi no more. Come back to the games,
sure.
things like that. Then you said, like I said, still have current students here now. Ole Miss got plenty of people.
Yeah.
Like my freshman class, we brought in 6,000-7,000 by itself. So you know it's people here on campus. So
versus pro, where it's like retaining, because like people like pro sports, but it's just like I feel like people like going to pro games just to say they went to like
pro game. Exactly.
Or like when the Hawks, like they play LA, the Lakers.
Yeah, people
come
going
and watch Braun
exactly.
The Hawks.
Yeah.
Like I can't market that. I don't know how to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you on that. Because like you said, when it comes to like college teams, my kids gonna know about my favorite college team from the jump. So yeah, I feel you on that. I definitely can see why you would want to do college more. But this last question before we get into some sports topics, man. What is some advice you just have for younger athletes just looking to play on Division I level or just play on any level after their high school career?
I would say a couple things. Like the sacrifice has to be there, and I think it can't be forced. Like your parents can't be wanting it more than you do. Like I said earlier, me and my mom would drive an hour and a half to practice on Saturdays, like and Sundays. That's because I loved it. Like if I didn't want to do it, that's gas money.
Exactly.
Like,
could have
you know what I mean?
saved fast food money.
Like,
exactly.
all traveling expenses. Like this is, I would say, like make sure it's something that you want to do, like the sacrifice, because like I missed birthdays, football games, like regular teenager stuff to go play to have a better future.
Yeah, because you wanted it, like you said.
Yeah, like I didn't care. It didn't bum me out. Like I was having fun. Like like not saying like a high school experience, like it's great. Like there's a lot of things I wish if I could do it again, I would go back and do. But it's just like I knew I was going to go play college.
Exactly, like you was doing something bigger that you really wanted to put your mind to. Yeah.
So, but sacrifice, I would say when it comes to recruiting process, ask questions and know what you want. Especially in this age. Now, granted, I'm not that old, but like when I was getting recruited and like stuff, NIL was not a factor. So I wasn't going around asking how much you're like.
Exactly.
Money is not everything.
It's not though. It's not. It's not.
I feel like money can't mask up your your lack of joy.
Exactly.
For what you're
like
doing.
if you unhappy here, the money can't.
It can only do so much.
Exactly.
It really can only do so much. So like, I feel like I hope nobody out there is asking recruiters like, "Hey, how much do your players get paid?" Because one, it depends on the person. An SEC player of the year is not getting paid the same as a freshman. Like, because they worked for it.
Exactly.
But I think just knowing the right questions to ask and what you're looking for. If you like a pick and roll offense, don't go to a school that doesn't use pick and roll.
Exactly.
If you don't really care about that defense, you just want to hoop. Don't come to Ole Miss.
Yeah, I'm saying, don't come to Ole Miss thinking you ain't playing defense. Okay.
Okay. Like, we don't, nah.
Okay,
yeah.
Yo, Weezy is not going. She's not
going. But like, if you want to go to a winning culture, go on visits and ask the players what their culture is about. Because I still remember when I came to my official, me and Maddie sat, and she told me a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff she told me still rings true to this day. Like, it's just about knowing what you want and don't let other people persuade your decision at the end of the day, because they aren't the ones that's going to school. You're the one.
Exactly. And you the one going to the school, playing with their program, have to deal with their coaches.
Exactly.
Like you got to deal with it.
Exactly. Because, like, when I went to Ole Miss again, like, I'm from South Carolina. So, like, even now when I go home and I tell, like, and people are like, oh, like, you play in college? I'm like, yeah, I go to Ole Miss, even though you see this big, logo. But they're like, oh, it's like South Carolina. You didn't want to. No. Like, I didn't want to go and stay. That's always been my thing. I always wanted to get out. But, like, there was a lot of people around me, like, didn't know why I was going so far, or like didn't understand the vision I had. Mm-hmm. And again, like, you 17-year-old kid, I get it, but it's like you're not the one that's having to play.
Exactly. This is your vision, your decision, your life. You know what you want to do and all the work you didn't put in to get you to this point.
Exactly. When I go home, everybody's just, we're so proud of you. Yeah, because I made the decision that I needed to make, and it still benefits me to this day.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Exactly. Okay, man. But jumping over to the sports, man, side of the thing, cause we are a sports podcast, but we like to branch out, talk about other things. But you got any favorite sports team, like a favorite WNBA team, NBA?
I would say WNBA is the Aces.
Okay.
I'm a big Asia fan, and I just like how they've been able to like turn around this season because they were losing.
Yeah,
and they've been on the longest streak.
Yeah, I saw the other night they lost their first game since August 2nd. Yeah,
and it's the playoffs.
Yeah, so exactly. Yeah.
So and then NBA, I'm a KD fan, so I'm with KD.
Well, so you a Rockets fan right now?
Unfortunately, yeah. Like, that don't even sound right, but I'm big. Like, I like KD. He different. So,
okay. So, would you consider KD your GOAT of the NBA, or you are with the Bron train?
I don't even like. Nah, I'm not even gonna say Bron.
Like, I'm glad you don't say Bron because like I just don't. I'm not saying I don't think LeBron is the GOAT. My GOAT is Michael Jordan.
That's what I was gonna say. But
But I understand when people like you ain't watch Michael Jordan out there, but like I watch my hardwood classics on NBA TV. Like I go back and watch highlights and stuff. Like it's obvious I ain't watched the games. We gonna be saying the same thing when my kids saying,
they could be saying Kobe to go. I feel like the kids gonna be saying, like when people be saying Paul George.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. We gonna be saying the same thing. Like when they saying. They gonna be like, who I want to say that's gonna really just have that GOAT. Like they mess around saying Ant the GOAT.
Right.
You ain't gonna be able to compare Ant to LeBron because my kids ain't gonna be in there watch LeBron. He finna retire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like this just gonna always be a ongoing argument.
It's always been like that's the thing about like to me Michael Jordan. I feel like, and I get like LeBron got chips. I'm not saying he don't. He do. But like. Michael Jordan, I mean, we all watched The Last Dance.
Exactly.
He won it with Pippen and Dennis Rodman. Rodman would just he did it with what he had.
Bro, thank you.
You know what I mean? So, but
thank you. Then, like 6-0.
Yeah,
like never lost in the finals, regardless of who he played.
Right.
He never lost.
Right.
Like
that's a winner.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
A winner.
And
I ain't saying Bron not a winner,
yeah,
but
he is, right.
Bron don't have that mentality. Like, I'm not gonna say he does it, but Bron is such a great teammate. He will pass open the game-winning shot if it's a better shot for his teammate rather than taking this shot on his own. You know what I'm saying?
In this era of his career, like I feel like Miami, like I was there when he was in Miami.
Yeah.
Like so like that was a different. But
like when he was in Miami, I had just started like. Get to that like point where I'm understanding basketball. Like I'm watching it and I'm understanding like this is what they doing, pick and roll, you know what I'm saying, 3-point shot. Like I'm understanding like constantly. I didn't play basketball, but like, I'm watching it and get to the point where I'm analyzing it and knowing what's really going on when he was in Miami. So like I feel like Miami Bron did have a killer instinct, but
he had the mascot. Like I feel like honestly, my whole thing with the GOAT stuff. I get like you people gonna argue about the overall GOAT, but I feel like I'm not gonna go as far as to say KD the GOAT, but if we talking about one of the best scorers,
I say KD is the greatest scorer to ever touch the basketball.
I seen a video today. This guy is 7 foot, moving like he 6'3".
Yeah, like a guard,
and he. Mind you, like I feel like he's moving better after the Achilles tear in some degree. Don't get me wrong, like obviously, like and he getting up there in age. Like he like what? 30s.
He like mid-30s.
Like,
I'm
you know
like
what I mean?
35.
Like,
Cause Bron 40, so yeah, KD about
Yeah.
like 35, 36.
like, and I feel like he's just one of the people that's just made for hooping. Like, we don't hear KD about nothing else outside of hoop.
But basketball.
But basketball, like, he knows ball, like,
And he knows get to every spot. She gonna shoot over top of you. Can't nobody stop it.
people,
Like,
people.
it
Really,
be so crazy.
Your favorites talk about how they can't guard him. Like, that's so, like, and I know, like I said, I'm not gonna say he the GOAT because, like, it's some things, but I just feel like,
Yeah.
and we're shifting into a new era of basketball. I feel like too, like, and he's the next one in charge.
That's
When
why I
all
said
them
Ant.
go,
Yeah.
Ant gonna be the next one, and like Shea, like,
And see, like, and that's my thing with Shea, bro. I like Shea, don't get me wrong, but Shea really at that old age too. Like he's hitting his prime. Like he got the championship as soon as he's entering his prime. And don't get me wrong, like you can't fault him for not having the attention that he had early in his career, but like his attention is almost like it's too late. You know what I'm saying?
like, I mean, I feel like he reaping it at a good time.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like that whole OKC, like they're young, so they like that's gonna be they can.
I feel like they got potential. Like
but it's just like I feel like now, like if they're able to stay together, like, and again, like I said, I started watching basketball with my brother when Harden, Westbrook, KD, and Ibaka, and like again, like in their business people, so like I feel like if they can stay together and not be like, oh, I want more, like I want more money, I want a bigger role,
exactly.
Then they gonna have more.
Yeah, they gonna run it up for sure.
I feel like one of them is gonna be like, you know what, I'm tired of being the role player. I wanna do something on my own.
I feel you, but they young now.
Yeah.
And watching them on TV, they look like they like all cool people.
Yeah.
Like they like even outside this basketball, and you can see them all together like at Walmart
like,
or something.
They're younger
you know
than like the Auburn team this past year. Like I was seeing graphics, like like that's why I say like the new age of basketball and the pros, like, and even in the WNBA, like you see like the rookies and younger people like really like be friends. It's no more like that's my only thing. Like Kobe, he was so like he was the last of that pure rivalry. Like I won't ever like you because of like, and it's like, dang, we in the off season, like let's go to Cancun again. Like nah, but now people say they be going soft.
You right, but at the same time, players like they your friend, but when it come down to it, like
he's one of the last ones.
I'm trying to beat you. I don't mess with you on that court.
And one of the last ones like that. But that's what's gonna make him different. Like I feel like I said, like Shea, he's right now like he was MVP. Yeah. MVP.
Finals MVP. Cup MVP. Like, NBA Cup MVP.
So he's getting it, and like like we know what Ant could do. Cause I remember when he got drafted, like the whole thing, everybody thought LaMelo Ball was gonna be that one. Yeah. LaMelo, he cool, but like now it's Shea in this prime right now, and Ant, and like Ant, it kind of reminds me of, and his favorite player KD too. So like when like back in the day, like when KD be like, I'm tired of being two. He was always two to LeBron. Like so it's gonna be like, Ant, when are you gonna jump?
Exactly.
When are you gonna jump to
that's what I've been saying too, especially coming from them making it to the Western Conference Finals than these past seasons, like.
Cause Timberwolves be good.
Exactly, like it just I don't. Me, I've been saying they missing that point guard, like that true one guard. Like Mike Conley's cool, but he old. Like I remember Mike Conley with Memphis, grit and grind, Tony Allen, Zebo and them. Like he old, he old for real. So I feel like they just get like I don't know what kind of point guard they need, because they really don't need nobody that could just score crazy. Because you got
somebody to set. They need like a veteran, like they need a veteran, but like the thing
like,
but a veteran, they be old.
Exactly, they need a veteran that's gonna at least produce. If he can't give you 20, he got to give you 15 with about 6 assists. Right. He got to give you that. Mike Conley, he here and there, he 9 there, but he just ain't something that's gonna be consistent. Right. And like I like Julius Randle, but I just don't believe in it. I don't. Like I like him as a player when he was like with
the Knicks.
Yeah, with the Knicks when he was with.
But that wasn't that long ago. So like that's why I think like with NBA players is like you want to go somewhere where you can win, but like you got to understand your role might be marginalized because of that. Because like you got to know like, and he's that one, and they're building around him.
Exactly, but I also feel with some players, if they get like a KD, if KD get traded, he know the system in the team. I already know if I'm getting KD, I'm getting a 23 to 25 points per game score every night. Like regardless of what the health look like when he's playing, he gonna produce.
Yeah.
So like it just depends on who the player is too with this situation. But WNBA playoffs, who what's your thoughts? Who you got?
Honestly, I feel like the Lynx are gonna win.
Yeah.
And I'm an Aces fan. Like I was back to back. Like I was with them. But and they've been able to put a nice showing. Mm-hmm. But I don't think that I will say if they're able to win it, like I don't want to hear nobody talking about Asia's not MVP. She's not this because like it's a lot of talk about because a lot of people think that Nafisa Collier might get MVP. I personally don't think she should. I think Asia should get it because like the Lynx have been so good this year and Nafisa
Lynx been tough.
Yeah, I think they'll win
tough.
it. I think they'll win it because they're more like
they're an established team.
Yeah, like
everybody.
Yeah, they haven't dropped off. Like they added Dejanay Carrington. That was a great ad, but like they've been so consistent. But I think I just think Lynx are just some more like they're dangerous from all different spots. Like, I don't even think New York is gonna make it to. No, I think they'll make it to semis, but like they won't make it past that.
Yeah,
they just haven't been healthy enough, and their core is kind of old. Like Breonna Stewart, they don't even know she's playing the next game because of her knee. So
obviously she just got hurt. So the Lynx winning won't surprise me.
Yeah.
I really thought it was gonna be a rematch of last year with it being like New York and the Lynx, but like you said, I really don't see New York making it far. Like I said, with their injuries or whatnot.
Yeah.
But Asia Wilson have been going crazy though. Like I said, after they had lost their game to the Lynx when they lost by like crazy work.
Right.
They've been going crazy since then for real.
And they if they win, like that's just pure just grinding.
Yeah,
out.
like you want it.
They could have just been like, bro, this season ain't.
To tank till next season.
Yeah, like nah, but let's just like while we here, we get to choose what we wanted to make it,
exactly.
And like everybody's on the same page. Like they started playing people that normally never play. Kirsten Bell out of nowhere giving production. Aaliyah Nye, from Alabama. Dead Eye.
Yeah, I know.
Dead Eye.
Yeah.
Producing.
I ain't even, man. We ain't even gonna talk about that, but I did not know about her till last year. Aaliyah Nye, you got all my respect, young Miss Ma'am. I promise you, do her and Miss Green. Y'all got my respect. Y'all got all my respect.
Did not miss. But with them, they had Jewel Lloyd. And again, Jewel Lloyd, she's a little bit older now, so she hasn't been in her prime, but she's been heating up. Dana Evans, from top to bottom, they've been able to use their roster to where everybody's been efficient, and they even just added, what's her name? Tyus Parker. I can't think of her first name. Cheyenne.
Mm-hmm.
She just had a baby, but I want to say don't quote me on this, but I feel like she was an all-star a couple years ago when she was in Atlanta. They have capable vets, so they know what it's like to be able to win and pull it together.
Exactly, so, and they still got players from that back-to-back championship team.
They got Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray, point guard that. And she's older now too, but she's
still hooping.
Yeah, the only hooping. Part that they lost was Kelsey Plum, but they've been able to work around it. Jackie Young been going crazy.
Facts though.
Yeah,
facts.
She's been an anchor. I don't know. I if they win, that would be so good because it's it don't matter what you throw at them, star-studded team or not. Because people try to say they have so many Olympic players and all this. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Everybody in the W is good.
Exactly. That's what I be trying to tell people. They be players that's professional or trash. It don't matter if you on the last person on the bench. Mm-hmm. This professional athlete will give you buckets because they made it to the league. If they was trash, they wouldn't have made it.
Right.
I don't believe no just trash person is in the league playing any sport. You know what I'm saying?
It's and that's the thing, especially about the W. It's only 144, maybe a little bit now because they had the Valkyries. It's not a lot of spots.
Exactly.
Why would they put somebody on the team that doesn't serve any purpose
at all? Exactly.
Like, people talk about Angel Reese all the time. I had to play against her my freshman year. Dog.
Yeah, so like she a dog now for sure.
Like, she may not, her game is not orthodox. I get that, right?
But
she get to it.
Exactly.
And what are you going to do about it if you have to stay in front of her? You can't box her out. Like, she's gonna get the rebound. She don't care how tall you are. She's gonna talk to you crazy.
Yeah.
Like, she might not have the best jumper or a jumper period for real,
but she get the job done.
She get the job done.
And you see it on the stat sheet. Like, regardless of what it look like on there on the stat sheet, you like
led the league
what?
in rebounds.
What? For real?
And she wasn't even really healthy for
like,
this year. And didn't play like come on now. Like, I don't know. I feel like the league is in good hands with the future.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Paige, generational.
Paige, Caitlin Clark. Then you got like the girl that's in college, like Madison Booker. You coming up?
Yeah.
Who else coming up?
Hannah Hadal.
Yeah. Like Juju, all them. Yeah.
Juju, she's gonna bounce back from ACL injury.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy. If
for
you don't
sure.
think she's not. Like, she's gonna be good. Like, it's a lot of... I feel like women's basketball right now is the best time to, like, tune in from grassroots all the way up until pros.
Yeah.
And even overseas, like, I feel like people kind of try and, like, write off people when they go overseas. Like, oh, you're not in W. Like, you know, you don't... You're like, you must not be good. No, like, it's really hard to get in the W. And some people... I think her name is Rebecca Gardner. I think she's on the Lynx now. Not the Lynx, the New York Liberty now. She was a rookie at like 30 years old. She was overseas, but like, you don't know when you'll get the call. Like, Maddie did not know she was going to get the call to go to Mystics. Like, you never know where you might be for when they might need you, but just show up.
Just got to be ready.
Do your job, yeah. Like, yeah.
You got to be ready. But speaking of the WNBA, you know, the playoff game, I'm just going to ask you for your prediction for tonight's game. The Mercury and the Liberty play tonight, and the Lynx and the Valkyries. Mm-hmm. Who you got for the Mercury and Liberty game?
Does it say if Breanna Stewart was her decision yet?
It still says questionable for the knee. The game is actually about to come on in 30 minutes, so it still say questionable. I really don't know.
Honestly, I think Mercury might get it. They might get it. Alyssa Thomas, that's another one.
Dog.
She has no jumper. Like, people guard her at the free throw line. She still give you a triple-double every game.
Every game.
Her, DeWanna Bonner, like, they have a lot of veterans there that can get the job done. So I think Mercury might get it.
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, it's
Kalia Copper.
Yeah, okay. I was trying to see what game it was, but it's just game 2. New York lead the series 1-0 right now. So yeah, I can see Mercury winning, but I don't know they playing in New York though.
That might be
Yeah.
That might be.
Yeah.
That might be. Sabrina got to go for like 35 minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Facts though. And then the next game, the night game, come the Minnesota Lynx versus Golden State Valkyries, and that's gonna be in Golden State. Minnesota leads 1-0 right now.
I want to say Lynx got it.
Yeah.
Valkyries, I don't know. They got the coach of the year, so she might be able to put a nice little game plan together and do something.
I'm not gonna say why I am gonna say this. I feel like she got it because like first year in the W, made to play out.
Yeah.
Like they've been good, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of like, I think this year's awards, it was a lot of like close calls for real. Like, only one that wasn't really close was like Paige.
Okay, yeah, I was just about to ask. I would say, do you feel like Rookie of the Year was a close call out of?
No.
Okay.
I think
who do you think was a close second if it were to be a close call?
Sanaya Citron.
Yeah.
And she was good. I think if the season stopped in July, it would have gone to Sanaya Citron.
Yeah, she was hooping like from the jump. She was hooping early.
You know, like, I think with her and Kiki, like, they were a good, like, Washington had a good young core, so they got to play around, and they kind of, like, got to do what they wanted to. Only thing I think it just looked bad, not bad, but, like, for Paige, she had the Lynx, like, that was the bottom of the conference.
Yeah.
And, like, she was them. Like she wore the team on her back. Like
literally though.
Literally. And they were cool with it. Like, you know, and she does a lot of like Paige is good. Like you played UConn in the Bahamas and watching her in person, like she's a point guard for real. I don't think people be realizing that she's a point guard. Nah, she's a point guard.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this question because me and TB done had this argument a lot. Like he said on our 2-year anniversary show, this one on the show, but it was like after he was like, if Paige Buckner didn't get hurt, Caitlin Clark wouldn't have had the hype that she had. Well, not as much hype that she had.
Honestly, I feel like yes and no. Yes and no. Because, I mean, like, you can't argue with being the leading NCAA scorer, like, regardless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was going to happen regardless. But, like, I feel like, I guess, well, they would have came in the same draft class if she didn't get hurt. Okay. I understand where he's coming from. I don't know how the draft order would have went.
Yeah.
Because if Paige would have went one that year, she would have been at the Fever with Aaliyah Boston. That would have been crazy.
I liked it more than Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, honestly. But it's like I told him, I was like you said, yes and no. Caitlin Clark would have had the same. It's like, I'm not going to say the same hype, but she would have had hype. Like you said, leading NCAA scorer. They was calling her the female Steph Curry. Wasn't no other girl coming through shooting no threes like how she would. Then from net range, like Paige is a 3-level scorer. Don't get me wrong, but she ain't just coming down jacking 35, 40-foot threes and just hitting them like that now. Like
I feel like, but the difference between them in college is the programs that they played for.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And that goes back to like even like when you coming out of high school and what you want.
Yeah.
If Paige wanted to win and be the best, you go to the best.
Yeah, you go to the best.
I don't want to say this, but I don't think that Caitlin Clark, if she would have went to UConn, I don't even know if she had the opportunity to, but if she would have went to UConn, I don't think she is who she is.
Nah, she wouldn't have been the Caitlin Clark that we know as today.
Nah. She would have been just a cool catch and shoot. Like she would have had a role, but like I don't even think that.
I feel like she would have been more of a. I'm not gonna say traditional point guard, but I feel that because she's not a bad passer.
No,
I feel like she would have been more of a traditional point guard, like a true floor general type point guard.
She would have learned how to do it for sure. Like it's just like again, like I understand wanting to be hometown hero. You go to your hometown, but like I think that's just two different things. Like I said, Paige, you want to be the best, you want to win.
Yeah.
You go to a school with a winning pedigree.
Yeah.
Cool that Caitlin Clark, like by the time she left, she brought Iowa to like national, like they went to the Natty twice, just came up short. Yeah. But they went. So she got that, like, they won to a degree.
Exactly. Like, she brought them back doing what she wanted to do, being, like you said, that hometown hero and whatnot. But like you said, too, you want to win, you want to learn from the best and develop the best, you go to the best program. So, I agree with you with this statement, man. But before we close this show out, y'all already know I do my Be Different quote of the week. But before we get into that, I got this poster for a reason. Because I was going to let all my guests try to guess every player on the poster. So you can go ahead and take your guess. Now, I don't know. I personally don't know everyone on here. Yeah. But I know all of them but 3. So I'm going to see if you know the 3 that I don't know.
I'm going to start from the bottom. So obviously you got Shaq. Do you know that?
Yeah. I don't know why they had hair on Shaq. I was like, that's crazy work. Then he got the Lakers jersey, and we know he was bald.
So we got Shaq, Jordan, Kobe, Magic, LeBron, KD. Is that Daniel? No, it's Robinson.
Yeah, David Robinson.
Larry Bird. Bro, I know his name. Can't think of it. Is that? I don't want to be wrong on the mic, but like, I know who that is. I just can't think of his name right now.
Which one with the goggles?
Yeah, I know who it is though.
Kareem. Yeah.
I
had to make sure too. I didn't want to get him and Wilt messed up, but Wilt is definitely on here too. Wilt is exactly.
Right.
Yep.
Him. Is that must got to be like Bill Russell when he's younger because he got a green jersey on.
I didn't know who the 3.
Either that or Giannis.
The 3 I don't know is him right here beside Scottie Pippen.
Uh-huh.
Both of them besides Scottie Pippen. The one on the left and the one on the right. And the one on the right of Larry Bird right here with the black jersey on.
That judging off his haircut, that reminds me of like I don't know if you ever was hearing like when Jordan was there in like the league, it was another guy on like the Trailblazers. Is that Clyde?
Clyde Drexler?
It might be.
It might be. It now that you say that, it just might be. It just might be.
The other guy on the other side of him, that looks like Will Smith. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who. Like I said, I don't know who it is. On the two side people.
Yeah,
I don't know who.
that
Yeah,
is.
but I know the rest.
Yeah, like I know, like yeah, and then the Pacers. Is that supposed to be?
Yeah, that's Reggie.
That don't look like Reggie. And then like Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Curry, Ray Allen, Vince, White Chocolate. Can't think of his name, but I know if you say it, it'll eat at me.
Nah, that's not White Chocolate.
Not White Chocolate.
That's J-Kid. Yeah. I know where you come from. Yeah.
Kevin Garnett. If y'all didn't know, he's actually from Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay.
AI. That's gotta be Dr. J right underneath J. Not underneath.
Yeah.
My mom loves Dr. J. The next one.
Come on, you see the star?
I'm gonna be wrong. I don't want to. Who is this supposed to be?
I say Penny. That's what I say because the star. Because the Magic is Penny Hardaway.
Oh.
Because the Magic is because the star. That's what I say.
Maybe, yeah. And then you got Dirk, Giannis. That gotta be Bill Russell because Giannis is up there. It gotta be. It has to be because why?
Now that you say that, I think that it could be Bill Russell. Yeah, that drawing is crazy. This is crazy work.
This is like Hispanic. Like that's a wicked word. Yeah. I'm blanking out on names. You got Dennis Rodman, Melo, D Wade, Harden, Wilt, and then Chuck.
Yeah.
And then Isaiah. So like, we're not really. Sure.
I don't know who. Yeah. Hey, in the comments, if y'all know the two, if y'all can guess out the two people that drawn beside Scottie Pippen on the right and the left, man, y'all leave it down in the comments.
Because like they look like they have on a like Chicago.
Yeah, the Bulls and the Celtics.
Yeah, but I just don't.
I don't know who this dude with the Bulls is.
He's in the middle.
I don't know who that is, but he got to be some type of important.
That's what I'm like. It's really like gonna bug me, and I want people like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know.
I don't know either. For real.
And honestly, I wonder who drew this. Like, this looked like an AI. Like, because of this. Like,
because
of
Shaq.
AI.
Yeah.
Like, whoever did that, they know they did Shaq wrong.
It's just the hair, then the face.
They know, and then he lighter than he.
Yeah, they got off with that one.
Yeah, they did.
Facts. Everybody else, Shaq. They did Shaq dirty. They did Shaq dirty. Facts.
I mean, you got AI braids.
Facts.
To a T. You got Harden beard. Like everybody else look like themselves, for the most part.
And then you got Shaq.
And you just got Shaq. But this is an elite pool though, because I feel like a lot of people don't really mention him.
Jamal David Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they talk about Tim Duncan.
Yeah, Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
but honestly, one thing about him was cool to me because I got recruited by the Navy.
Yeah,
he went to the Navy, and like for anybody that doesn't know, if you go to a school like that, you have to get basically like government approval essentially to play pro because you have to give them 5 years of service afterwards. So, like, if you don't get drafted to, like, pros, you have to do, like, your 5 cert. But he did, like, reserves after. So, it was pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, that's tough right there, man. But before we close this show out, you can just let the people know anything else you would like to know, your social medias or whatnot, or any shout-outs that you have. Man, before we get into it, close it out for the end.
Follow me on Instagram at callmejaja. And I want to give my shout-outs to Ole Miss Women's Basketball Team 50. Whenever our tickets and our schedule goes on sale or goes out, get your tickets because this is gonna be
y'all tune in, man.
Big year.
Team 51. That
Learn
one.
the ones.
For real.
Yeah.
For real, though. Y'all
For
tune
real.
in.
Like, but yeah, that's really what I want to say. Like, just come out, support women's sports. Everyone watches women's sports. So get on the trend. We got Notre Dame at home. We got Tennessee at home. We got LSU at home.
Yeah.
Like, we got a lot of
great home games.
Yes.
For real.
So,
for real.
like, and this is quality talent that's going to be on the court. Come to when we play state. Obviously, gotta come.
Yeah, in-state rivalry game, got to be there.
Go to Obi's right after. Tell them Jador Young sent you.
From the BeDifferent Podcast.
From the BeDifferent Podcast.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I mean, pretty much it. Just, I want to give a shout out to my mom, my coaches, my athletic trainer, my strength conditioning coach, Mayor, and Coach Tim. Love y'all. Thank y'all. And all my teammates, past and present, Team 49, Team 50, and Team 51.
Okay. I just want to say thank you for coming on the show, man, being the first guest for the first show in Oxford, man. Video will be posted tomorrow at 12, man. But y'all already know how we do it. Before we close, I got to hit y'all with the BeDifferent quote of the week. And this week's quote is, mindset is what separates the best from the rest. You got to have the right mindset, man, like we talked about earlier in the show. You got to have that mindset just to keep pushing, keep going, just want to be the best. All right, man, that's it for this show. I'm your host, Solomon.
I'm Jador.
All right, we'll see y'all next time.